8 first-quarter turnovers. What will be your message to your team on how to clean that up?
We got to play harder. We got to play with more force.
All right, thanks, Coach. Guys.
All right, not to start to the quarter. Rick Carlisle was looking for, as Dean Wade, who makes the start tonight, his 31st start of the season in place of the injured Evan Mobley, builds on their lead. Here comes Siakam. Big shot for the Pacers.
Yeah, they just need to see the ball go through the basket. Something easy. And Donovan Mitchell, though, has been in control of this game. He is dictating right now. 4 assists already. He had 4 assists the entire game 1. So he has been doing everything to get this Cavs offense kick-started.
TJ McConnell trying to force the issue. No whistle. 10th Pacers turnover already. Tyrese Halliburton still on the bench for Rick Carlisle to begin the second, with McConnell handling the point. Donovan Mitchell, the orchestrator. Wade from deep. Offensive rebound, Merrill. Strus will pull. Boy, Wade getting extra possessions for the Cavs.
He has been incredible this game. He's won so many possessions.
Boy, and finally the Pacers able to track down a rebound. Well, can Indiana weather the storm? A team that really developed into one of the top road teams in the league this season. Looking for some offense.
Siakam, last few possessions, he's kind of settled them down. They've gotten much better shots here in this quarter.
A couple of minutes gone by in the second. Good movement. Strus in the corner. Good rotations by the Pacers. Strus to reset Merrill. He's got to work quickly. 2 to shoot. Elevates. Long rebound, McConnell. Looking for some mates. Pulls up, free throw line jumper, and hits.
A little bit in terms of how they attack, and credit the Cavs for kind of setting the tone defensively. You heard Rick Carlisle talk about it.
Tyrese Halliburton still on the bench. Back Strus working towards the corner. He got Merrill the bite.
Have struggled to create great looks in the half court.
Pick.
With Mitchell on the bench, you've got to be able to cut into this lead to give yourselves a great opportunity in the second.
So the lead, which at one point was 20, is down to 14 as we cross the 9-minute mark, quarter 2. Allen trying to create some space, hounded by Bryant. Off the hands of Porter, turnover. McConnell, Porter.
That just relies on winning one-on-one battles. They rely on their offense and their execution, and the Cavs have done a great job of not allowing that to be the case here in the first half.
So Mathurin missed the layup at one end, and then Strus off target. Boy, Tyrese Halliburton was a little bit hobbled behind the play. Looks like he's clutching in his left hand. What a big developing story. Vantage point as Turner hits on both. So they've cut it to 12 as we come up on 8 minutes left in the quarter.
The defense has definitely gotten better here for the Pacers.
Ty Jerome still looking for his first points. He's all 3 shooting into the paint. That'll
not just settling. And I think that
OKC, NBA.com, or the NBA app for the complete playoff schedule. Boy, it is hoop heaven right now. This time of year with the NBA playoffs starting to cook. Andrew Nembhard fights his way into the paint. Reset Turner. Boy, Porter making his presence felt, and then the steal.
How about the activity level from the Cavs, and Porter Jr. doing a terrific job of being active with those hands. And look how far out they've extended the offense of the Pacers.
Boy, Ken Halliburton, 13-point game. Good movement into the corner. This is Porter Jr. He will fire. And the rebound controlled by Indiana, Halliburton. But again, the Cavs able to get back. Turner on the box. Doubled up. They get it to Toppin. Rims out, the tip by Turner, no. Strus clears. Here comes Jerome trying to get Halliburton on his hip. This is short. Okoro had it, knocked away by Nembhard. Pacers looking to push. Mathurin from deep.
They're not knocking shots down, but they're getting better looks here.
Miles Turner.
Defense, they're definitely picking up their intensity on that end.
Ty Jerome misses badly. Tapped out by Toppin, and Nembhard tracks it down. So we come up on the midway point of the quarter. Indiana has chipped away at what was a 20-point Cleveland lead. It's down to 10. Turner turns and easily is able to shoot over the top. So Miles Turner back-to-back field goals, and we got an 8-point game. Can the Cavs get their offense reheated? 8 straight for Indiana. Jerome into the paint. Floater doesn't get the bounce. Strus.
How about the effort there by Strus? He read that miss. Able to get in and get the offensive rebound, and that was a much-needed basket here for the Cavs. Saw Wade earlier, keeping possessions alive.
All right, so good news, at least so far, for Halliburton and the Pacers. If you've just joined us, Indiana was down 20 points earlier in the half, but boy, they're making their push. Aaron Nesmith, who was sensational in game 1, 17 points. He hit 4 threes, and he's cut it to 10. Strus.
Okay, we have seen this type of shooting exploit from the Cavs before. They have been lights out from deep.
Max Strus already his 4th 3 of the half as Halliburton answers and goes glass.
And keep in mind, only 9 made threes in game 1, already 8 here in the first half.
Donovan Mitchell still struggling from deep. So we come up on the 4-minute mark before the half. Max Strus. Mitchell against Nembhard. Boy, that lightning quick first step.
But I like how they're utilizing Donovan. He's been a much more willing passer here, getting his teammates involved, forcing the Cavs to have to think a little bit more how they attack.
Here's with Boston in the trade. Summer of 20 first got him. He showed up and went to the team. He was 2 years in. He wanted to play on the summer league team. And it was the first indicator of the kind of player he is.
Yeah, his character is on display there. And the other thing, he's really improved with the decision making and the anticipation example there defensively.
First turnover of the quarter committed by Cleveland. Siakam, Nembhard wide open. Won't get a better look than that. And this thing is down to single digits.
And that's been a few times now where Siakam's had a post up and the Cavs have fallen asleep and lost cutters.
But that thing kept alive initially by Allen.